Hey, what's up there, YouTube? Section 333 here. I couldn't wait because it's the first experience I have with the system pipe. So I do have the system pipe here, the P-Lip 2019 St. Patrick's Day pipe. My last video, I showed this pipe, and I showed all the St. Patrick's Day pipes from 2015 on. And I did a lot of snow removal today, and I just wanted to, or this morning, and wanted to get a video out, because I said, you know what, after I finish shoveling and plowing, I'm here on the East Coast. It did snow today. It waits till, usually in the last 2 years, it's waited till March to snow. So we just had our first real snowfall this year. Or for this winter, I should say. My dog is walking across the yard on everything that's not frozen. She's jumping up on everything that's not frozen because she doesn't like the, she's tiny, so it probably makes her feet cold. So I was going to wait till St. Patrick's Day to do my first smoke in this pipe, but I couldn't because I was just too excited because it was a system pipe and it's my first experience with a P-Lip. So I finally found a tobacco worthy. Pardon me as I get close to you there. Chicago pipe blend by McClelland, the Balkan blend here. This is the classic medium Balkan, or New Century, the medium Balkan mixture. I figured nothing would be more appropriate than this. And I can tell you my experience with this, with the P-Lip so far. As you can see that the pipe, it's not the fishtail that you normally see on pipes. And this is, I guess, a proprietary method of tobacco delivery that is proprietary only to Peterson, or Cop and Peterson, whatever you want to call them. And I must say, now somebody said in my comments, like, I wasn't sure if this was a system pipe or if this was just a P-Lip pipe. And so that person said that they ordered the same pipe, had the same one, and that it was a system pipe. So this is my first system pipe. Of course, you know, trust, but I will verify. But as far as I know, this is my first system pipe. And so far, so good. It actually... Oh. I mean, this tobacco normally smokes dry in almost everything else I own. But I guess it is drier. And I have to admit, I'm getting more of the flavor of the tobacco. It seems to permeate the whole, because this is supposed to send it up to the roof of the mouth, keeps the tongue bite away. This is definitely not bitey. Oh. Yeah. This is some good stuff. So, you know, chime in. I'm sure I have very little experience with the Peterson system. Although I have several Petersons, this is the first one that has the P-lip and is a system pipe. But there is a change in the flavor. Well, not an extreme change. You're not gonna, it's nothing extreme. But it's definitely smoking drier, and I definitely get more of the that McClelland ketchup isn't as pronounced in this one. Just watching the dog there. She's getting dangerously close to the pool. Which, even though it's covered and supposedly it can, the cover can support an elephant, I was told. And she's all of about 15.5 pounds. I don't want to test that theory with my personal body or hers as well. Good girl. What are you doing out there? Oh. This is odd, actually. It's actually, it does change the smoking experience. I have to give it that. If anyone else has experience with the system pipe, please chime in on this. It's still, yeah, it's very odd, yeah. So, one of the things I do like about the St. Patrick's Day pipes with Peterson is that Peterson, you know, like I said, it's a gorgeous pipe. This thing is absolutely stunning. But one of the things that Peterson does is they offer this pipe in a multitude of shapes. So I have to do some research because I don't know if they've ever done a system pipe as pipe of the for the St. Patrick's Day edition. I like that they give you different options. You know what I mean? Like, so I could have got a Dublin. I could have gotten the traditional brandy shape. I could have gotten a. I think they had a tomato this year. You know, they had a few. They had some billiards. Starting to get a little gurgle. Okay, it's gone. Very nice, though. It really, I feel like there's a lot of oils and aromas coming out in this right now. And that's, to me, that's a good thing. If it enhances in any way the flavor of the tobacco and smokes drier, that's always a good thing. But I do like the fact that Savinelli brings them out in different shapes. And that's like one of the nice things about a I guess, a less expensive pipe company or mass-produced pipe company like Peterson, like Savinelli, like Stanwell. You know, they do make very good pipes, in all honesty. All of them make good pipes. Are they at that Paul Winslow level? Probably not. They do have pipes that are at that level. You know, there are $700 Savinellis out there. There are $700 Petersons out there. Oh. But I don't think you can go wrong with this pipe. I really don't. I like the system. I'll have to smoke more bowls through this pipe, but as of now, this is good. You know. So I hope everybody didn't have to deal with the winter like I did recently. You know, and if you did, I hope you got through it okay. There's a lot of snow. I just took a 180 there. I went off on a tangent and nice side road, but you know, I saw a video of Law and Smoke, Professor Walker. It's talking about how many pipes, too many pipes, things like that. You know, I got to finish watching it before I respond to it, but there's as many pipes as you want. You know, that's really it. That's how I feel. How many's too many? Eh, who's to say? It's a pipe you like, and you can afford it, and your babies aren't going hungry because you bought a pipe. Buy the pipe. Right? You know? And you want it, who cares? You got the room to store it. Who cares if someone... Oh, wow, you have a lot of pipes. Why do you have so many? It will usually be your wife that is saying this. So, yeah, we had the snow last night. Snow till about 5 o'clock in the morning here. Got up really early. 6:30 I got up. And cleared the walkways, all that jazz. Cleared the driveway. You know, it's funny. Years ago I had an electric snowblower. And it kind of, the blade inside, something happened to it, so had that power curve blade. It was great. The only thing is you had to deal with the cables and stuff like that, and you run around with the cables. So then it finally broke, I'd say like 3 years ago. So I was shoveling it myself, and after that, I decided, you know, we really weren't getting heavy snowfall, so we got a couple heavy ones, and so this year I said to myself, you know what, let's get a snowblower. Let's get a big gas-powered one. So I got one. And I got it in the early fall of last year, 2018, and I'll tell you, no snow. And my wife made a comment about, you know, you're really not going to need this thing. And, you know, your wife has to be right. You know, it's just the way the forces are aligned in life. She has to be right. So she was right. And even for today, really didn't need it. And we had snow twice this week. There was snow on Saturday. Or Friday into Saturday. And then there was snow again last night, Sunday into Monday. And the sun kind of came out and melted it both days. And even though I did wake up real early and clear snow up this morning, I probably could have done the whole thing with a shovel, in all honesty. And that's why I did that. I said, I don't need to fire this thing up. I guess I'll just shovel the snow. So I shoveled it and boom, you know. And then whatever I couldn't or didn't clean up perfectly, it all cleared up by mid-afternoon. Mid-morning, actually. And now, the only thing that I always find issue with is when it starts falling out of the trees, as it melts. And I'm always like looking around to see, oh, what fell, you know? Meanwhile, I know it's snow, you know, but I keep thinking like branches are falling off of the trees and landing places. But it's really just the snow melting and falling. So I'm always looking for that. It's very distracting. I think the kids had school today. I mean, they may not have. I mean, they close the schools for everything these days. You know, my kids are grown, but they close them for everything these days. When we were kids, we would go to school in blizzards. I don't know if you remember that. We didn't have to walk uphill in the snow both ways like Bill Cosby's dad did, you know. But when we were kids, we went to school and you know, it was light snow or something, and went to school, you know. Now, oh, some flakes have hit the ground. There's like almost an inch of accumulation. We're going to have to close the school. Whereas we went, you know, a couple inches didn't matter. You know, you went to school. I remember once we actually had a pretty big blizzard. And my parents, or my mother, actually, took me to school in her car because she figured, oh, I think they missed the bus because the bus hadn't showed up yet. We got to the school, and the principal was there, and he says, "There's no school today. We closed for the snow." And my mother had the impression that since it was a private school and he was there, that he could teach me for the day. I swear, she's like, "I paid for this. He's here." You know, I don't understand why you can't stay. Yeah, my parents were not big on us missing school as kids. Like the first time I missed school, I was in college, and I had mono. And that was the first time I missed school. It's actually funny watching the dog walk around in the snow because she can walk on it, and then there's periods where she's walking on it and she falls through. Yeah, because there's that little crust over it right now. So she can't move like she normally does. Here she comes. Yeah. Well, this has always been fun as usual. This bowl's almost done. I'm going to head out and hope everybody has a good, safe day. And I think there's more snow coming if you live on the East Coast. If you're on Long Island in this area, in New York, there's more snow coming, I believe, this Friday. Maybe the weather report will change. I'm hoping it does. Not that I don't mind the snow, but I'm kind of looking forward to the spring now. What are you going to do? My old age, it's catching up to me. So let me know what your opinions are on the system pipe by Peterson. If you have any experience with it, or even the P-lip itself, or do all P-lips come as system pipes, or everything with a P-lip is a system pipe? I don't know. Chime in, like, comment, share, subscribe. This is good. I love this tobacco, the New Century. Can't get it anymore. It's a shame. So like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and everybody please have a good day. Section 333 out.